after messing around with the trunk wires for a few minutes, I realized that I may be missing something. I'm going to do a little bit more research. So I'm just going to hop right into getting the bumper mount made. And hopefully we'll have a smoother day. Man, I can't even talk right today. I should probably just stop, but I want to get things done. Okay, time to test fit this piece, see if it fits. We're going under the bottom and then through here. This is getting locked down. Does this line up? You can see the hole right through it. Let's bolt this back in. Okay, so we now have the bumper on here, locked in place, secure. It's not going to fall off while I drive the car. That's good to know. It's time to get working on the hood mounts. And once we have the hood mounts, we're going to be set. But right now, I kind of want to take this thing for a quick drive, so let's head on out. And now that we have the hole drilled, I just tossed the screw in there. We're just gonna crank this down. I just did a little operation and I got the grill to fit. Unfortunately, I had to lose one of the bars, but I actually kind of like it without it. So I think going down the one tube made me actually like the grill. I wasn't a big fan of it in the first place, but I think it looks perfect now. We're good to go. Got that BMW badge on there because it is a BMW. The body would fool you. Woo! Again, we're about to make the new hood mounts to get the hood mounted in place. This is going to be the last major exterior panel that I need to get fitted on the car before I can hop back into my body work and kind of just going back in and fixing some of the things I screwed up doing the body swap itself. But we're going to hop back into the paint and let's get these hood mounts made because I really want to get back to the body work. I'm super excited to get this car a fresh paint job and start cruising it around. If you haven't done it already, hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned to see where this goes because it keeps getting cooler. Let's get into it. Okay, the original hood mount was a side mount and it hung down about 4 inches. We can't have that because this box is in the way. And since we had to cut it out, there's no spot for it to mount to now. So I'm going to cut this tab right here in half. We have this piece of little angled steel. I'm going to put a half on this side, half on the other side. And then I'm going to cut this off entirely, remove the front one entirely, drill a hole out, and we'll mount it directly to this bracket here so it'll be able to swing up and down and have a spot that it could actually stay into. After we cut this in half, it'll fit better. I'll put a hole here, drill that through, put another hole here, drill that through. We'll bolt both those down, and it'll be firmly in place. We'll be good to go. All right, we have a perfectly shaped piece of metal that we can now use to get my hood mounted. Woo. So we have this in the car. Now we have a fully functional hinge. Okay, I just got the hood back in place. Doing this by myself, a little bit of a pain in the ass. I got one bolt in on that side, I got the other one in here. So we now have our hood mounts and our custom latches on each side. Time to see if this hood closes correctly. All right, I have the hood back on the car. It's the last piece of the exterior body panels that went on that needed to be complete. The body swap is complete. I wouldn't say officially, there's still some welding I have to do and we have to seal up some gaps. But as for being on the car, all the pieces are here. Time to pull this thing out and possibly take it for a drive. It keeps raining on and off here, and it seems that we're getting a small break. Hopefully I'll be able to squeeze in a quick trip. When I got the car, it came with this wonky door, and this wonky door has gotten no better. I've tried to adjust it, it's not doing it. For some reason, the pop lock on the inside won't lock either, so I'm figuring that's part of the problem. The previous owner, apparently they couldn't get it to fix either because there are pieces to fix it. They installed them, it didn't help. So, in true hot rod fashion, we're just going to tie this shut. Look at that. We're good to go. I love the way it's looking right now. Hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned. Such a fun car. May I say, this is such a fun car. That was a nice little test drive. I'm glad the rain stopped with just a few minutes to squeeze in. I'm in love with this car. Still a whole lot more to do, but I'm glad to be 90% of the way done with the body swap. Now I just need to do some panel gap fills and some of the easier / harder stuff. My BMW E39 is now completely a 1955 Ford Custom Line. If you haven't done it already, hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned, because not only is this one gonna keep going, but I have other builds on the way that are gonna be just as cool. Catch you in the next one. Peace.